Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different glass pads that released recently. Just going to be doing a quick roundup to see how they perform and which one is best for you. These were all sent out to me, but as always, these are my complete and honest opinions. First pad we'll be taking a look at is going to be the Talon Games Nagisa. This is one of their latest releases. This does come in this nice box with the design on it. It does open envelope style, and it does come well packed with plenty of foam to keep it protected. In the box, you do get the glass pad itself. It unfortunately does not come in a protector, and I definitely wish it did. You also do get two sets of Talon Games newest skates, along with a cleaning cloth and some stickers. Overall, solid unboxing experience. The Nagisa does come in a dimension of 490 by 420, and it is about 3mm thick with the base. Overall, pretty thin glass. This does feature a full polyurethane honeycomb base. I do wish the base was more premium, but definitely not a deal breaker. When the glass was on the desk, I did not have any issues with it moving around at all while gaming. The Nagisa is uncoated and made from AGC glass. It's very smooth with very little texture. It does have this kind of like a smooth matte feel to it. You definitely feel and see how fast it is. It does feature rounded edges and the art print is edge to edge, so definitely a nice touch. Out of the three glass pads, this is probably one of my favorite designs. It is not AI, so that is a plus. The surface is pretty smooth, and I did notice my arm getting stuck to it a bit while gaming for long periods of time, so definitely would recommend an arm sleeve. With the matte-like surface, and depending on the skates you use, most of them were pretty quiet. The included skates are also nice. You get two sets. Some are more controlled, while others are more fast. Overall, very good performance from Nagisa. I definitely think that for the price of $90 and readily available on Amazon, this glass pad is definitely worth it if you want to get into glass. The next glass we'll be taking a look at is going to be the new Yuki aim pad. This was also sent out to me, but this is a review unit, so I just received a standard white box. Therefore, the unboxing experience will be different for you. The Yuki aim Mecha pad comes in a dimension of 490 by 420, same as the Talon Games pad. It is also very thin, coming in at 2.8mm thick with the base. Definitely going to be the thinnest of the bunch. One thing the Mecha has that the other pads don't is the base. It is made with this custom Yuki logo on it, and it is made with anti-slip silicone. Even though I do like the design of the base and the customization, the Mecha was probably the worst base from the list. It would tend to move around a bit at times while gaming, and was definitely the worst base from the bunch. The surface of the Mecha is ultra smooth. This is going to be treated glass, and this is definitely going to be the fastest of the three pads. While the Nagisa has more of a matte-like smooth feel, the Mecha is just a smooth surface. It does have very minimal texture, but not enough to be felt by your mouse or your hands. The edges of the Mecha are rounded, but have like the sharp cutoff, so you can definitely feel them when you're moving your mouse around on your forearm. The edges are not rounded off nicely like Nagisa, so definitely some room for improvement on that end. The design of the mecha is very nice. I definitely do like what they did with it, and the fighter pilot kind of makes it look like a Gundam scene. Performance of the mecha was also good. I did not have any issues with my arm sticking on it, and no tracking issues. If you're looking for a fast glass pad, then this definitely could be something to look at. I think that for $130 there is room for improvement. The edges could be rounded out better, the base could be better, but overall solid. The last glass we'll be taking a look at is going to be the Wisteria by Infinitymice. The Wisteria is going to be my second favorite design of the three. Well, it's a tie between Nagisa and Wisteria. The design on the Wisteria just looks clean. She looks like a sorcerer, and the colors also look really good. The Wisteria will come in at the dimension of 490 by 490, which makes it larger than the other two. It also is going to be the thickest of the bunch, coming in at 3mm thick just for the glass, without the base. I think with the base it might be about 5mm thick. The surface is going to be more textured surface with uncoated glass. It is also a matte-like surface, kinda like Nagisa. The Wisteria is going to be, in my opinion, in the middle, not too fast and not too slow compared to the two glass pads. The texture feel of the surface definitely gives you a good speed balance glide. The uncoated surface also made it so my arm didn't stick as much as other glass pads, so using a sleeve was not necessary. The edges are rounded, but just like the Mecha, they have a rough drop off, so you can definitely feel them in your forearm. The base on the Wisteria is going to be another poly base. Infinity might say it's a custom base, but it just feels like poly. It's definitely not the grippiest base, but with the pad size, I didn't have any issues with it moving around my desk. The Wisteria is probably going to be my favorite glass in terms of performance. You get really good starting speed, while the surface allows you to make nice and quick micro adjustments. I think that Infinitymice made a great glass pad with Wisteria, and for the price of $110, it is definitely worth it. Compared to other glass on the market, the size of Wisteria, performance, and the price are definitely solid. I do wish it had a better base, but for the price you can't complain too much. Overall, these glass pads are all pretty solid. They perform very good. The Mecha will be the fastest of the three, followed by Wisteria, and then Nagisa. They all perform pretty good. I definitely think that nowadays many glass pads will give you good performance. I just wanted to go over these 3 glass pads that came out recently to help you make a decision in case you were looking to pick one of these up. These are all still readily available, so I will link them down below in case you would like to pick one up. If you have any questions, please write them down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.